Welcome back to the Final Fantasy I 4-Class Challenge 2020. Today we are taking on the Wizards, and then we'll jump over to Astos. The Wizards are a tile-initiated encounter, so they're kind of a boss, but they're not quite like a sprite-initiated boss. So this is just a trapped tile square in front of the crown. They're not susceptible too much to the lightning, but they will take the damage. They won't resist it. They attack physically and they hit very hard, so you can see I put the white mages up there to be just kind of damage sponges. They're going to cast the invis spell on themselves just because they're going to be taking the bulk of the attacks from these wizards, so hopefully we can just have them dodge some of that damage that's coming in and give us enough to walk back out. A couple of lit 2s, and then we'll be ready to go on from here. The thief there, we'll take a look at their equipment. I'm using the scimitar weapon, which has enough accuracy to get the thief above 32 accuracy. So here we're taking a look at the so the scimitar weapon puts the thief just above 32. I think it's 33 accuracy at this level, and that gives it the second hit. So it's a little bit less damage than the saber equipment, but it gives them another hit, so it's definitely more damage overall and more chances to crit, but still pretty low. So we'll grab that crown, and then we'll bring that crown on over to Astos. Now Astos, as we're going to the transition, Astos is a tricky boss. It's meant to be kind of a barrier, a roadblock in this game, and he has massive physical resistance, physical absorb. So once again, you can see I have the white mages up top. I'm hoping that the white mages will be the target of Astos' stuff. He is more of a magely character, but he can physical attack if he doesn't check for a spell. His first spell is Rub, which is an instant KO spell. So the Rub spell will just take a character down if it lands. So we're hoping that the Rub will not land on our red mage, because the red mage is the only real source of damage that we have against Astos here. So the white mages are just going to fight in the hopes that they get a crit. And the red mage is just going to start with the most damaging magic he has and go all the way down to the least damaging magic, because that's the only way to get more than 1 damage. Astos' absorb is higher than any of our attack rates right now. So any attack ability we have, Astos is going to just resist it. We can damage him more than 1 damage if we get a critical hit. So I'm hoping that the thief with his 2 hits might land a critical. So we've used Ice 2, we used Fire 2, and their Astos does use Rub, it does target the red mage, and it does hit. So we kind of rolled a 1 on that one, you might say. We got all of the worst things that could happen. So I will show you a round of what this battle looks like. I did try to play this one out, did not end successfully for me, because Astos went all the way through his spell list and back to Rub, and his physical attack starts getting really big because he has fast on himself. It's interesting. So this is the second roll. I did move my party around just a little bit. The third and fourth positions are equal for targeting, but just for the bad luck, I wanted to have the red mage all the way down just to not be in the same position. This one's going to be looking a little bit better. Rub actually missed the white mage, so Astos targeted that top white mage, which was my plan in the first battle, to see if he would target the top front row character in preference of my third and fourth characters, which have the lowest chance to be hit. They're 1 in 8 chance, each of them down there, 12.5%. So all the physical attacks are still doing just 1 damage when they land or they miss. The red mage is going to basically do all of the damage. Astos has 168 hit points, 168. So that's all we really need to do. He casts fast on himself, so when he does physical attacks, he will do a ton of damage. Slow 2 on us, whatever, that usually will, it'll reduce the number of hits that you get. So it'll counteract if you're casting fast on yourself, which we actually do have access to right now. Obviously in this battle, it's better to cast Ice. There's the thief, 2 hits, 2 damage. That was just, both hits just did that. Fire 2, of course, is area of effect. It does a lot of damage. If he does a few more of those, we're going to be in big trouble here. But because we have access to damaging magic past the second round, we were able to finish up Astos here, get a little level up for one of our characters, and that's going to be it. We're going to be picking up the Mystic Key, getting all of those treasures and all those items, and then making our way towards Melmon and the Earth Cave. If you like these videos, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button to this channel, and hit me up on Twitter, where I'm also active _ATE. We will see you at Lich.